the champion LA Knight, looking to address the bullshit that happened last week with Seth Rollins abandoning him in the middle of that match, forcing him to find another way out of that match. God damn it, Seth. You got your fucking wish. You dragged me into your problems and gave me no choice. Are you happy, Seth? Fucking me over once again? I was right not to trust you. And you know what? I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Yeah! LA Knight unfucking happy with Seth Rollins abandoning him and dragging him into the issues of the RKO, giving him absolutely no choice but to help him. Back here on Monday Night Raw, we have Io Sky opening up tonight for our first match against Liv Morgan. Another person in the way of getting to Raquel. But Io Sky's got this. Io Sky's got it all. She's here to make Asuka proud. And Liv Morgan, one of the other coattail riders, dick suckers of Raquel Rodriguez, can't get her own thing going, so then she just rides the coattails of Raquel Rodriguez, trying to get some kind of fame off of her name. And there's Raquel. She's watching Io, and she's heading towards that announce table. Io Sky following her, wondering what the fuck she's doing out here in the middle of her match. She's gonna watch in, and we all know how this thing goes. Raquel, I don't think she can keep her nose out of this for too long. I'm only expecting her to come out and attack Io at some point, just to protect her little coattail rider, Liv Morgan, who is doing something I've never seen her do in my entire life, that she has never done before, ever, to pretty much catch Io Sky off guard. Yeah, no, I've never seen that before. And Io Sky, she just has no idea what's going on right now. She's beside herself because Liv Morgan is wrestling like a whole different person right now. She's moving 3 times faster than she usually does. Holy shit. And she's going for another one because Liv Morgan is absolutely, positively uncreative, and she only knows a few moves, so she's going to keep on spamming them as much as she possibly can. And Io Sky, starting off with a white noise. Finally trying to move the momentum to her side, but Liv Morgan ruining the night for everyone else, taking on Io Sky the way that she is, with a hip takeover, and Jesus Christ, she's moving like lightning. This is the fastest I've ever seen her run in my entire life. 2K, did you not watch Liv Morgan? This is not Liv Morgan. And Io Sky stomping on the fingers of Liv. Another move I just generally don't see in the WWE in real life ever, that is absolutely spammed in this game. And Io Sky heading to the sky to take on Liv Morgan with a drop kick, caving in Liv Morgan's chest, resetting the count, lifting up Morgan for a knee to the face. using that strong style that she learned over in Japan, being absolutely rough with Liv Morgan. And Liv looking to dish it back. It's a 7 count. And they're both rushing back to the ring. Not wanting to get counted out. And Io Sky out muscling Liv Morgan. Going for that scoop slam to put Liv Morgan away. Because she's going for that moonsault. Shit. Liv Morgan got her fucking knees up. And dodges out the way. Stay away from those ropes, Leo. Because Oblivion is just around the corner. Back to the outside, getting a little too close to Raquel, and a moonsault lands. Getting very close to Raquel, and Raquel rocking back and forth. Io running around and going back to that move that no one uses in real life, stomping on the hand of Liv Morgan. It would be an absolute pain to remove that from absolutely everybody's arsenal. But God, I wish I could. The 6 count, and Liv Morgan's going for 3 suplexes, and this could count as a count out. I think this might end in a count out. A 9 count. This is ending in a count out. Double count out. What? Yes, that is right. A double count out. Liv just could not get in at the same exact time. They both got a double count out. Neither of them able to win. God damn. Is Triple H booking this match? Just wanting nobody? Just trying to keep everybody safe? Jesus Christ. LA Knight spoke a lot about Seth earlier tonight, and he wants to address it here. He doesn't like the fact that he put him on blast that way, and I'm sure Seth has something to say. I tried to be the bigger man, Knight, but you were too stupid to see that. I did what I had to do, because if I'm going down, I'm dragging you down with me. LA, you know, I'm good at getting what I want, because now the RKO is our problem, and I'll be waiting for my rematch, and it can happen at any time, so don't try anything stupid. LA Knight. It looks like you're getting blackmailed here by Seth Rollins, and it almost seems like you should do what he says if you want anything good to happen out of this. Seth frickin' Rollins answering to LA Knight, letting him know that he's blackmailing him. There is nothing that LA Knight can do, pretty much, because Seth Rollins has him by the balls, making sure that he does whatever he wants him to do, dragging him into his problems. And if LA Knight doesn't play to his rules, he's just gonna invoke that rematch clause on him, because apparently Seth Rollins got pulled like that. But Drew McIntyre continuing his conquest of the family, trying to put on as much pain to the family as much as possible and take that international championship off of Solo Sikoa. And I know Solo is not gonna let that happen laying down. And it's Big Jim in the building. He was born a king. Looking to defend his family member, Solo Sikoa. About to get real oozy in this bitch. Because Big Jim is about to lay the smack down on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, Drew McIntyre. And look at that, Big Jim with a dodge. giving Drew McIntyre some problems right now. And going for the roll-up pin. And a 1 count is all Jim can get. Stomping on Drew's arm. Solo Sikoa. Glad he has the family behind him. Because he can have people like Tama Tonga, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso step in his place, and then he can heal up, make sure that he's 100% whenever it comes to the point where he needs to defend his championship belt. And Big Jim is all for it. He did get beaten to the family, but he then accepted the role after seeing what the Fist was doing to Solo. He was okay with joining the family and making the family whole again. And he'll lay his life down for his brother. He's alright with that. He can live with that because that is his blood brother. That is his blood oos. So he's going to lay down the smackdown on Drew McIntyre. And Drew has no answer for Big Jim because he's too dynamic. He's too unique. Big Jim laying the knucks to the dome of Drew, and Drew's up. The Scottish psychopath tossing Big Jim. And he's headed to the top rope. Looking to put some big damage on Big Jim. Getting him to his feet. And Jimmy looked like he parried that double axe handle. Get him, Drew McIntyre, to his feet, but that was a mistake. Look at him. Absolutely inspiring. I know he's going to make Solo proud with that Samoan slam. That Samoan drop. This is the perfect opportunity to rub it into Drew McIntyre's face. Gotta say, if anything goes down, the family is there to protect Jimmy from the Entente when they decide to come out here. If they decide to come out here. But they might trust Drew to put Jimmy Uso away. But it's not looking that way. Jimmy kind of been handling Drew McIntyre, but Drew, with the strength of 100 men, lifting Jimmy like nothing. And Jimmy's on his feet, catching some fists to the face. How is he still standing? Drew's slightly dazed. But Jimmy, the dynamic man that he is, super kicking Drew McIntyre, go for the pin. Could this be it? 1. And a kick out from Drew right away. Let me clear my fucking throat. I'm getting a little bit too raspy, man. My throat's starting to hurt. Calling this match. Getting a little loud. But Big Jim yelling out, "Oos!" And a spear. Big Jim going to the top rope, and you know what it is. It's time for a Uso splash. And he's going to go for that pin. Drew McIntyre's down. 1, 2, and a kick out from Drew. That was not enough. And a whisper in the wind coming. Dropping it down on Drew, and he's going for another pin. Maybe that's enough. 1, 2, and a kick out again from Drew McIntyre. Big Jim does not know what else he needs to do to put the big man away. He's tried everything in the repertoire, all of the big high-flying moves, all the high spots he can. And it's just not working out for him. And Drew stomping out Jimmy. Oh, and there's Solo Sikoa. Drew is kind of fearing for his life right now. Tonga. I'm kind of curious why he's out here tonight, but I think I got a clue. I'm so proud of you, brother. It brings me great honor to have you in our family. And I've got to say that gold looks great on your shoulder, Tama. I really want to extend an invitation to be home with our family. Yeah. You don't get it, do you? I did this by myself, for myself. I'm my own man and I don't want your help. And I damn well don't want to help you with the fist. That's not my problem. Nick Aldis, not my problem. Tama, what the hell has gotten into you? Yeah, Tama, what's gotten into you? Tala's just out there to congratulate you. God damn. And this all leads to the main event of tonight. And we got the champion, LA Knight, entering first in the match. Because Seth Rollins he's got him by the balls. LA Knight really can't do anything about this but play along. Because Seth Rollins has control in this, forcing LA Knight into his problems. LA Knight forced to cooperate with Seth Rollins. Because on the other end of that, Seth Rollins, that man, he has an opportunity at a rematch because he was the previous champion. He gets a rematch clause, and at any point he can invoke it. It could be after this match. It could be in the middle of the match. Who knows? So LA Knight's got to really, tuck his tail in between his legs and play along because Seth Rollins has that blackmail against him and can use him at any time that he wants. And he's using it so that he has some help to go against the RKO and the Entente. Again, Seth Rollins with the 1000 IQ move, letting LA Knight know that rematch clause could be used at any time. So you better do as I say, because that is a looming threat above your head that I can use at any point. Seth fucking Rollins. I tell you. Greatest on the planet. And then we had the Entente. They had entered the match. And starting off the match, we have LA Knight and Rusev. Rusev turning that match around. LA Knight throwing Rusev to the corner, going for that clothesline, but it doesn't work because Rusev, that Bulgarian brute, looking to brutalize LA Knight here. LA Knight getting tossed into enemy territory and Gunther trying to do something about it. But the fight of the champion is strong in LA Knight with that elbow. He's in friendly territory and tags in Seth Rollins, forced to play nice. Otherwise, you see that? Seth Rollins looking to, catch a sneaky one on LA Knight right there. So again, LA Knight has to play by the rules of Seth Rollins if he wants to get out of this as clean as possible. Because LA Knight, he's kind of in a bad predicament. He has two teams in the Entente and the RKO looking at him, and Seth Rollins. So he has to make some kind of friend out of Seth here. Not by choice. Because that was all Seth Rollins doing. Seth forcing him to tag with him so then he could deal with his problems. And neither of Rusev or Seth really trying to figure out where they want to go. Oh, Jesus Christ! Dear Lord. I think Rusev just killed Seth Rollins. I can hear him grunting out there. Jesus. Look at those haymakers of Rusev. Brutalizing Seth. Re-entering the match. Into the ring. Oh, and choking out Seth Rollins. Seth fighting out of it. There we go. Back into friendly territory. Tagging in LA Knight, who is again forced to cooperate here. Atomic drop into the big boot. And LA Knight putting on a wrench on the knee of Rusev. Because if LA Knight knows what's good for him, he's got to play along. He honestly does. He honestly has to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He needs Seth Rollins, unfortunately, because Seth Rollins forced that to happen. And a clothesline. And LA Knight wants Gunther on his feet. I don't know why he did that, but oh my God, look at that right and left from Gunther hitting the both of them. And he's looking to go for a Boston Crab. He's got LA Knight with nowhere to go. But LA Knight with the strong back muscles to flip Gunther over. Because I would honestly hate to be LA Knight right now. You got Gunther with that power slam in the middle of the ring. And you got that Bulgarian brute of Rusev, who will give life and limb to absolutely obliterate you. And here comes Rusev. And a back body drop. LA Knight has made a lot of enemies here. Oh my God. And if he wants to keep that championship belt, he's got a very tough task to do so. It seems like there's 5 people. 5 people looking to take that belt off with him. Seth, Drew, Rusev, Gunther, Randy. All people I would not want to be stepping in the ring with my belts on the line. Seth Rollins jumping over Rusev and tripping him up. And a soup and a kick to the chest. Give him a little heartburn. Oh, and would you look at that? Seth fucking Rollins going to the top rope. Getting Rusev to stand up because he has something special for him. Oh, look at that clothesline. Oh, look at there. There we go. Seth Rollins bringing the fight to the Entente. And tagging in LA Knight with a bit of an advantage there. Getting him in to a clean tag where Rusev wasn't there to attack him. Scoop slam. And LA Knight from the middle rope. Dropping that LA Knight elbow onto the ground. And Jesus, man, that looked like a Harley horse. That is an absolutely painful predicament to go into. And he used that same elbow on the face of Rusev. He's tired. He's absolutely tired. Oh, and just dodging that Mosca kick. And I think we might see, Jesus, a reverse Death Valley driver, and LA wants out. Seth Rollins playing ball instead of leaving like he did last week. He's got what he wanted. He got the cooperation of LA Knight right now. And Rusev missing that grapple. But dear Lord, the strength of Rusev. He wants out. LA Knight had his back to Gunther, but it was a trick. Using LA Knight a little bit more to get some damage on Gunther. But Gunther's already up. And out of the way. Could have. But LA Knight into enemy territory once again. Tagged in Rusev. Oh, man. I don't know how much more LA Knight and Seth Rollins could take out of these two. But Rusev going for the pin off of that. 1. And a kick out from the champion. That should not be able to take out the champion, and I'm glad that it didn't. Because that would have been a real bullshit way to win. And god damn! Rusev tossing LA Knight. And now Rusev wants a piece of Seth, tossing him into the ring. The Brute tagging in Gunther. And LA Knight is still out at the 5 count. And Gunther taking advantage of Seth. LA Knight slowly making his way in, dodging that drop kick. And there's going to be a BFT on the way. I just see it. I can feel it. The torture rack? No. Gunther fighting out of that. And back to where he does not want to be. Staring at him. Coming up with some kind of plan. Grabbing onto the shoulders of LA Knight and going for a German suplex from the Austrian. And LA Knight is able to tag out of that. He is taking a lot of damage. And Seth Rollins putting the attack. And a super kick on the Gunther. Turning him around and getting him in the center of the ring. LA Knight down. Seth Rollins standing. Unable to capitalize on whatever he wanted to do there. And a stunner onto Gunther. And he set his eyes on a Rusev. Giving him 1-2. Seth freaking Rollins. In the ring. But now he wants to chase Gunther to the outside. But I don't think it was a good choice. Oh dear Lord. The knees of Seth Rollins. The count has been pretty much restarted. They got a 3 count. Gunther just trying to tire out Seth Rollins, making him run. We got a 5 count. And Gunther staring at LA Knight. And he wants to, oh my gosh. He wants to give LA Knight some pain. Oh my god. I think that restarted the count because Seth Rollins was almost out of it. I don't think he was going to be able to get back into the ring. He's taking too much damage. He's tired, he's sweating, he's limping. And we're back to a 4 count. And Gunther gonna take a knee to the face. Seth Rollins, you can make your way to the ring. Tire out Gunther. Get that count out pin or count out win. That could really save you some energy here. Because it's up to a 9 count. And Gunther's still down. And again, the high IQ out of these two to get count out victories in these tag team matches. So then they don't have to expend any more energy on the RKO or the Entente. Disappointing for the fans, but it works out well for them. Because Seth Rollins gets away nearly unscathed. LA Knight able to survive the Entente. Seth Rollins and LA Knight, they were able to capture victory, but oh my god, the attack again from the RKO, this time with Cody Rhodes, the disciple of Randy Orton, choking out Seth. They were able to get out of that with a count out victory, but they were not able to get away from the RKO this time.